this be on the podcast?
Yeah, my great catch. Listen, you want to make this the intro?
This is the thumbnail. Hey, what's up, guys? Dialed Up Media coming at you with another sports video today. We're just hitting dingers.
Episode 8 coming up here in a second.
I'm basically Brett Phillips.
Probably won't do it till next week, but this is the intro.
We're going to hammer in the nail with this.
What's up? Thanks for the intro, past Case and Ross. That was great. We were hitting dingers out there. I'll add those clips in here.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We also had some commentary from that Rockies game we went to that day. They lost that game, right? Against the Phillies.
Fun fact, Ross is 0 for 3 at Rockies games, and I want to say the Rockies have only lost 3 games at home this year.
I think they lost 4, but
really?
Still, yeah. 3 of the 4. You were there, buddy.
86 from Rockies games. So.
Yeah. I'm 3-2, so I'm slightly better, but
Still not good.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. But we've also played really good teams at home. We haven't had to. We haven't had any gimme games. We played the Phillies, the Cubs,
which are good.
The Cubs started off good. They're kind of crappy right now, but
you got the Rookie of the Year on their team.
They do, and he was insane. And then the Dodgers, obviously, which we took 2 out of 3.
Yeah. If you want to break down what's wrong with the Rockies right now, because apparently they're not a good team anymore from a Rockies fan. I think they're going to bounce back. I think there's been a couple defensive miscues, but the thing that's really starting to bother me is the pitching. Herman, I think he gave up like 6 earned runs today. Guy who's supposed to be our ace. I think once they figure it out, which Herman always does, he's one of those guys.
Yeah, he'll be fine by the end.
Freeland got it figured out the other day, and the defense did not pick him up. It was just one bad game. Yeah. Some people let one game change the 162 games of the year. I think the Rockies are going to be fine.
Putting words in my mouth. All I said is the last 2 days have been some of the most disgusting games of baseball I've ever seen, and it made me so mad. I'm not saying the season's over, but yesterday's game in particular was atrocious. It said we only had 3 errors. We made like 6. It was so bad.
The White Sox gave up 10 runs in the second inning to the Indians the other day without recording an out.
And the White Sox are terrible.
No.
So far, they are terrible.
They're not.
They've lost 8 in a row.
They're going to win the division.
They could.
You can't just say that
I'm just saying.
Horrible.
Okay. They could win the division because the team leading the division right now is 1 game above 500.
They will win the division.
Okay.
With the talent they have.
They definitely
anyway,
should. They should.
That you were saying the Rockies game is the worst game you've ever seen. Watch that inning. Jose Abreu made an error. Tim Anderson made 3 errors. It was horrible. It was like watching
it was. Yeah.
The Rockies made the only one that I can think of. McMahon made an error. Jose Iglesias made an error, and Rogers made an error as well, I think. And
there was
only one of those
2 pass balls from Elias Diaz.
Yep.
There was fly ball to center field from Kyle Schwarber that our outfielders just let it drop and they scored 2. Chris Bryant was jogging over to a ball and they got a double that should have been an easy single. Like I threw the remote and turned it off. I was upset.
See, to me personally, you're gonna have bad games. That's one bad game. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I wish everyone could see Bray.
I know. That was good. That was fun.
Anyway, the Rockies are gonna bounce back. I don't know.
Insert the stylish Bray at prom since we're talking about him.
He
looked incredible. No,
dude.
Did you see
I hope he comes back down. Yeah, I commented on it.
Oh yeah, nah, he looks like a stud. That's how you get the ladies this day and age.
No, it's not, dude. After high school, they're gonna realize, There's zero value in it.
It worked for him. That's all that matters.
It worked in high school. It's not going to work in college or real life. Unless you're on Tinder.
Real quick, we're going to go to our analysis from the game we were at yesterday.
Case, how do you feel about the Rockies game today?
It was rough.
It was rough.
We win the series. That's all that matters. We got 2 out of 3, so I'm happy with that. And I think we should have won today. If we don't have that, what was it, 6th inning?
Yep.
I love my boy Lucas Gilbert, but
even the 4th inning.
He had a rough first outing. 4th inning, we gave up like 3.
Yep.
When we give them up in bunches, and that's the biggest issue right now.
Yep.
But overall, I'm happy with 8-4 start. I can't complain at all.
No way. I mean, seriously, and we're still. I mean, I think we're tied for 2nd in the division.
I haven't seen
Maybe
what
not.
the Dodgers did today. They were 8-3 going into today, and they play the Braves again. So
I mean,
if anything, we're a game back.
yeah, which is crazy in our division. I'm excited how the year's gone for so far, but I do want to circle back. I know we haven't had a podcast in a while. I do want to mention the odds on CJ Cron have dropped.
MVP.
From CJ Cron MVP have dropped from plus 20,000 to plus 10,000.
You picked him a month ago.
He's
before
the season.
Even spring training, I feel like.
I'm gonna be on it the whole season. I'm gonna update this is how the podcast is gonna blow up when he turns into the MVP of the National League.
As the time of filming this, he's in the lead with home runs.
Extra base hits.
If we don't post this for a couple days, it might be different. But home runs, extra base hits.
RBIs, he's 2nd.
Yeah.
In the National League, he's 1st.
Well, did he get any ribbies today? He was 1 behind J-Ram.
I don't know. He had 2 hits. I think he did.
So he might be tied for the lead now.
In the MLB. Not even just in the National League, in the MLB.
We're on pause from hitting because someone's just sitting on a bench in left field. So that's why I keep looking back. Sorry.
Story time. We could probably edit it in. We found a cerveza.
Yeah.
An unopened Corona.
I hope you can see it in the background.
That would be so sweet.
Just on the side of the road while we were picking up balls. So.
People are going to think this is fake. We picked the right MVPs. There's Coronas at
Yeah,
the
we just
park.
get free beer.
If we ever do blow up, we're going to do Friday night Corona Park.
Just get drunk and hit on a live stream. That'd be sweet.
That would be cool.
We'll have to do it.
We should.
If we had more friends, we could do a little.
If we had more friends.
We don't have enough friends to make a full game.
We don't have friends here at Dialed Up Media.
Nope. All my friends are across the country. That's why I'm with him so often. But
all my friends are dead. I'm just kidding. I have a girlfriend. We also got very sunburnt at the game.
Oh my
today.
gosh, bad. You're worse than me, but it hurts. We went and spent. I spent $7 in the team store for some sunscreen. After we put it on and we still got burnt, we realized it was SPF 30. That's some bull crap.
Should be illegal.
That doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I spent $7 on it for a little this big.
Dinero.
It was annoying.
Yeah. Case.
Corey Knievel looks incredible, like always.
Knievel
still has a 0 ERA.
You said he wasn't that big of a deal at the beginning of the season. Remember? You were like, oh, he's not that good.
I feel
just because he was on the Dodgers.
I feel like the Dodger effect helps. And last year was his breakout year. I thought it was going to be a one-hit wonder. So far, it's not. He's only made like 3 or 4 appearances. But
he is filthy.
He's been good.
That's what put me high on the Phillies. But after watching the game today, the outfield is slow and inexperienced. If you just hit it out of the infield, I feel like there's a chance you get a hit no matter what. You know? Castellanos cannot field the ball. Schwarber is slow and left.
Both of them. Well, Castellanos, there were at least 2 balls out there. A decent right fielder at least makes a good attempt at the play. Grichuk would have got them both.
No, the hit Grichuk had.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Castellanos could have had that easy.
And Schwarber should have had that double from
McMahon.
Nunez. Wasn't it Nunez? I don't know.
Either way. McMahon. I don't know.
We'll see.
You might be right.
But their outfield, the defense is struggling. But if you play offensively like you did today and you're the Phillies, you're going to be fine.
Yeah. I don't know.
The reason they won was the long ball, and that's what their identity should be.
But it's Colorado, too.
Yeah, true.
And, I mean, you had some people who don't usually go yard, like Alec Boehm.
He's good. Who's that other guy, though?
Camparazio, who went 4 for 5.
What is his name, though?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. We'll put him up because I feel like I'm disrespecting.
I just go into child mode. I just want to play with the grass.
We shouldn't do a podcast outside. I'm doing the same thing.
We should always do this.
It is kind of fun. It's nice. It's beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous outside.
There's a person still on the bench.
Stupid.
let's talk about Kyle Schwarber's bomb. I haven't seen it on film yet. We're gonna put it in here.
This one was absolutely crushed. I think it was a little cutter. They tried to get in on him, and Kyle Schwarber just absolutely pounded this.
It went right over our heads. We were down on that first tier, and when I saw it come my way, I was excited, but it just kept going. And third deck.
I honestly thought it was going to be a weak fly ball at first.
Because of how high it was. Yeah, I was like, there's no way. And then it just kept moving. That was a bomb.
There was velocity on that, baby.
It was a bomb.
Yeah.
468. The Phillies fans behind me made sure to let me know it was 468.
They're so annoying, by the way.
They don't know anything about baseball.
If you are those Philly fans, please don't.
They had such a low baseball IQ. Dude, we had 3 people on the right side of the infield. They're like, I wonder why they're not shifting on Blackman.
Yep.
Oh, that's as big of a shift as there is.
Excuse me? Yeah.
Shortstop doesn't usually play on the right side of second base.
They don't know that.
It was very funny, though.
They're Philly fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That was as long as we won the series, which was big. In that it was a close game.
What I'll say is
9-6. I mean,
let's see. What game we lost? Opening day against the Dodgers.
Yep.
I believe we should have won.
I do.
Today,
we had one bad inning.
Yeah. Today we had one really bad inning.
Yes.
And that's gonna happen. I shouldn't say we should win every time we have a bad inning, but we were in position to win every game we've lost.
Yeah, every single one of them.
We lost 2 against the Cubs, but they were both close.
Yeah.
Yeah. MLB posted about us. Said on Instagram, said we were the team to watch. I don't love that. I feel like they jinxed us.
I love it.
But
I love it. It's game time. That's what happens.
This next game against the Tigers is going to show a lot about us. Coming off I would say it's kind of a tough loss because you were leading going into the 7th, right? Or the 6th, I don't know.
I don't think it's a tough loss because they won the series against the Phillies.
We got 7 straight on the road. If you can win, I want to win more than 4, but if you can even win 4 out of 7, that's a successful win.
Well, we're undefeated on the road so far.
I know. Tigers, just sweep them real quick and then get some payback against Philly. In Philly. That'd be fun.
For real. That would be fun. I hate the Phillies. Fumble.
Anything else from today?
Fumble of the week is Nick Castellanos playing right field.
Yeah, he sucks out there, dude.
I don't know. What else happened today? Sam Hilliard looks horrible. I think he had 2 strikeouts at least.
When he gets a hold of a pitch, it's going to go a long ways, but he just misses every single swing.
Also, Brendan Rodgers needs to be cut from the team. Needs to be sent down.
He needs to at least be sent down. If he's successful in AAA, great, we'll bring him back up. But you through 45 at bats now. If you're batting under 100, something's really wrong.
You need to stop. That's not. Especially with the defensive errors and everything that's been.
It's an automatic out every inning.
Yeah.
He's played in about every game, so that's 10 games, say, and he's only got a hit, 4 hits.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned to me it's never less than the 6 hole or more than the 6 hole.
The lowest he's batted in the lineup is 6 hole. I don't think he should be in there at all. But why not drop him to the 9 so we don't at least have to see him?
Exactly.
Nunez, who didn't have a hit coming in today, went 2 for 4 in the 9 hole. I'd rather have him in the 6. It might have affected the game.
And Nunez isn't even our starting catcher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy to think about. I don't know. He really needs to be sent down. I would love to see Tovar come up.
I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think they just want to make sure that they properly prepare him, Because one of the worst things that can happen is you call him up too early, he does terrible, and then his confidence is screwed. But he in spring training, he's facing big league talent, and he looked incredible. So
yeah. So what's the difference between the regular season?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wander did it.
I would love to see it. I just don't see it happening this year. Even whether I agree or not, I don't think it will happen.
I think it should, though. I mean, especially with how Brendan Rodgers is playing. Brendan Rodgers is that not confident and horrible.
At the very least, we need Hampson to get off the IL and start him at second. But even when he wasn't on the IL, they didn't start him. And if they did start him, they started him at short and third base and then kept Rodgers at second. It was so stupid. I think Rodgers is one of those guys that you need to send down, and unless he's hitting 350 down there, he's not coming up again. No.
That's how he should. I would
trade him for anything. Give us a 6-round pick. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he'll develop.
I had hope at the end of last year.
I've never had hope.
It's a terrible start. Hopefully he can turn it around. I just don't like what I see so far. You know?
Yeah. I'm done with Brendan Rodgers. Yeah.
Anything else to talk about, man?
If you're an old lady and you like to sit at park benches over baseball fields.
Oh, she's gone. Look at that. So I might get a little BP round in here real quick. You're gonna see these bombs I hit. We're gonna put them right here.
See the bomb.
Shut up. All right, back to the normal desk. Do you want to talk about hockey or baseball first?
I want to talk about hockey first.
Okay. Anything you want to start off with? Or?
I want to start off with Nikita Kucherov is warming up. I keep saying it to you.
Yeah.
And I know you're not so I'm a big Tampa fan.
I like Tampa.
Older brother Tyler, shout out Tyler. Shout out Big T. T-Man, his mom calls him that. He hates it. He's 25. Anyway. Okay. Dude, Steven Stamkos, first 100-point season. He just smacked all the numbers. Yeah. He is the best Tampa Bay Lightning player to ever do it. On a team with Nikita Kucherov, who has been, I mean, when I say hot, it's ridiculous. It's, you know a player's good when they have the opportunity to shoot and then they pass. Like that, I don't know. To me, that's a Nathan McKinnon. Yeah. That's a Nikita Kucherov. They're not forcing that shot. They're seeing something else. Kucherov is red hot right now. He's sniping. He's passing. I really, if the season were to end today, I really like them.
Yeah, I like the Lightning a lot right now. I'm
Bruins lost, or Boston won against the Panthers today.
So Florida's lost 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Not that you should freak out as a Panthers fan.
Yeah, no way. I mean, that team is stacked.
Yeah, I don't want to face them, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to face Tampa either, though.
See, that's what, as a Tampa fan, this is that. What I'm trying to say is, the whole team is getting hot when they need to, and you got to think about the legacy. I mean, I can really hear you always talk about it. What should we bet on? What can you imagine hearing? And I can hear Steven Stamkos and Nikita Kucherov lead Tampa Bay Lightning to 3-peat. I can't, I can't, and it pains me to say this as an Avs fan, but I can't hear the Avalanche.
And Nathan McKinnon finally lifts the cup.
It won't happen. I don't
hear it either, which sucks.
I can hear Giroux though. I can hear that, and so to me it's scary. I think it's Avs or a team from the East, and that's.
I think the Avs. Well, they should make the Stanley Cup. There's no team in the West that should beat them.
The Flames. That's going to be a series.
The Flames are good. The Flames are good. I'm saying there's no team that should beat us. I don't think we make it that far as of right now. I'm not confident in them right now. We lost 4 in a row. We're missing a lot of guys, but just like you said, Tampa's getting hot at the right time. We're in a weird spot going in, which I'd rather lose now than in the playoffs. But it's kind of an uncomfortable situation,
we're gonna get everyone back. We're gonna get Landeskog back. They want to get him a game or two before we go into the playoffs. But what really concerns me is that the 4 games, and it's not like we're playing the Bruins or the Flames or a good solid team. We lost to some bum teams, dude.
Got it down here. We lost to the Capitals, then the Kraken.
No.
Oilers, which is a very good team.
Yeah, but
and then the Jets.
So you see, what gets me about the Oilers and the Jets is, so it's kind of a flip side of the coin. With the Oilers, you have, not very good defense and a horrible goalie in Mike Smith.
Yeah.
And we should light them up, and we have in past games. We didn't. It just, everything looks sloppy. And then the Jets, you have the same thing. You have Kyle Connor and Hellebuck, and that's it. That's all you have on the Jets. I don't care. Nobody can convince me of it. But it's scary. When you're losing to these teams. We won against the Blues tonight. Great game, by the way. Great game.
It should have been a blowout. I don't know what they were doing in the last 5 minutes of the game. That's another reason why I'm scared. Like, if we come out, beat them 5-1 like we should have, I'm like, okay, we're back on pace.
But also, it was the halfway through the second period. We looked so sloppy. We didn't have the puck in their zone at all.
Yeah. We had a 3-0 lead at that point, so maybe they took their foot off the gas. Man, I can't talk. No.
But that's not the mentality.
No,
a team. You know that's what makes Tampa different. I think.
Yeah, I mean they just put up 8 against the Panthers.
They put up 8 against the Panthers. They put up 8 against the Leafs. I mean, if you're gonna do it against teams,
those are the teams.
Those are the 2 teams,
and those are the teams they're gonna be playing round 1 and 2.
Yep.
Round 1 is probably Toronto, and then round 2 likely Florida.
If Toronto's gonna be a sweep, Florida's gonna be a sweep. And the Avs are going to be a sweep. I don't know. That's kind of all I have on the hockey scene. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to be watching playoff hockey, but not only that, I can't wait to watch the Avs in the playoffs.
I'm so
and the
scared.
Lightning in the playoffs.
Starts Monday. Monday. Oh, I'm scared though.
That being said, also, I think we should talk about the Knights game. Knights Sharks.
Sharks or Stars? Sharks first?
Sharks.
Okay, yeah. So, it's a must-win game for the Golden Knights. Was that last night or the night before?
Night before.
So, it's a must-win game. They basically had to win out to have even a shot at the playoffs. And they're facing the Sharks, which they're a rival because they've played each other in the playoffs the first couple of years the Knights have been around. Sharks were on an 11-game losing streak. And there were tweets, there was Timo Meier coming out saying, we're going to beat them, we want to be the ones to spoil their season. And it was an insane game. Like, Sharks, Timo Meier specifically, scored the game-tying goal with 0.6 left.
Well, not even that. They were down 4-2.
Yeah, 4-2 with 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
The Knights fell apart. I mean, their goalie right now is Thompson. Like, Leonard has been hurt. I'll talk about that drama in a second. But still, Golden Knights spent all this money on Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel hasn't gotten a point in any of these game-deciding or season-deciding games. And then they lost in overtime.
You love to see it. I mean,
you love to see it.
As an Avs fan, as a Fleury hater, as a Knights.
Oh yeah, screw them.
I am so happy to see it. That game was absolutely thrilling to watch the recap. I didn't watch it live. The 4-2 and then killing the penalty in overtime and everything. That was from a team that was on an 11-game losing streak to see that to knock somebody out. It was awesome. And then Stars game tonight. We're watching it at the Avs.
So, unfortunately, I don't think Vegas is officially eliminated because they forced overtime. So they got their point. They're out. They're done. Yeah. But it's, again, a game they needed to win, especially if they're trying to steal that spot from the Stars. Now they need the Stars to lose both, and they need to win both of their last games. They lost in overtime. Shootout went like 7 rounds, and they didn't score once.
Yep. And it's not like, let's be honest, Ottinger, he's good.
He's good, but yeah, like.
But he's not great.
No.
Yeah.
The shootout was really ugly for both sides.
Yeah, it was pretty tough to watch.
You know, I have this here, you know, in honor of the Golden Knights, but I really just wanted to do that.
Fumble of the week. So did you want to get into the Leonard drama?
So yeah, Leonard, I guess he's been fighting off injuries all year. I haven't heard much about that until recently.
They're mental.
Mental too for sure. But a couple games ago, he was pulled after just giving up 1 goal on 13 shots, and I think he was pissed about that.
I would be too.
And then after that, he said, "I want to end my season. I want to go get surgery." Like, the Knights are pissing him off, just like last season with Fleury. Fleury was upset because they kept playing Leonard, and I think that ruined the relationship with Fleury. And he wanted out of Vegas. I wouldn't be surprised if Leonard wanted out too. But he officially did go get surgery now, so he's out for this season.
So what is the surgery?
I have no idea. I haven't done that. I don't know if they've announced or what it is. But I just know he's all this drama, and I don't know what it is with Vegas and their goalies, but they don't think it's important to keep a good relationship with him.
Yeah.
And I would love to see him leave Vegas. Like, Leonard's a good goalie. He's not great. He's good.
I disagree.
If Brassard and whoever this Thompson guy is, they're starting goalies next season, they're going to suck. And I hope that happens. I
would put Dreiger above Leonard.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a second-string goalie. Like, that's, to me, I think Leonard's horrible.
He hasn't been good this year, but yeah.
I hope his career ends, and I hate to be that guy to say that, but I really think he's overhyped. I don't know. He's slow. He's lethargic. He's not on ever. So.
No. Back to the Avs a little bit. I got a couple more things. Joe Sakic was at the Lightning Panthers game. that 8-4 game. I have no clue why.
Also, that game was in Florida. It was in Tampa.
No shit, it was in Florida.
That's why I said that. It was Panthers.
Panthers
home
home
game.
game.
Go ahead, sorry.
I don't know why I was there. That's just, the Avs playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers, He's getting ready for next season after we win the cup,
I hope
We're
not.
gonna go get Kucherov. I'm just kidding.
Case if we got Kucherov.
Dude, I would
Imagine
can't
a world
even.
where you're top line, because it would be instead of Kadri, I think that would be the perfect.
Well, Kadri, second line, he's gone. We have to have Kucherov on the top line and then Landy drop down, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine a Mikko Rantanen, McKinnon,
Kucherov.
Bro, I can't even fathom.
Yeah, there's no way we
McKinnon
could.
and Kucherov.
There's no way we could get Kucherov, but that'd be insane.
We could.
Yeah, I have no. Maybe,
Cale Makar and Devontae.
I don't. Is he there for Drew? Maybe for next season? Because Drew's only got the 1 year.
I hope not. I don't want Giroux.
I don't.
If he
He's
chose
old. I don't need him.
yeah.
He didn't want to be here this year. I don't want him next year if he chose against us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Like, we had a game that same night, and he wasn't there, and we lost. But I don't like I said, it doesn't matter if your GM's there.
I
really.
hope it's somebody. I hope like Ross Colton. I would love to
Ross
see
Colton, yeah. Who else do they got that's solid?
everyone.
I mean, yeah.
Literally
like
everyone.
Low, small,
Small
lines, third and fourth liners. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know that deep into Tampa's
Yeah. I
lineup.
think they got Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, which.
You're telling me somebody's kid.
Foot.
Yeah, Foot.
Yeah.
I like Foot a lot.
Yeah, and he scored a couple goals lately.
Point, I feel like flies under the radar, but he's so good too.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Braden, dude, if we got him,
so good.
that's a second line center right there to replace Kadri.
Oh yeah, and he probably put up. Kadri had a phenomenal year.
Yeah, that's
He
the
would
best
probably
year
put
he'll
up
ever have, though.
Better numbers than Kadri.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. Tampa is vicious.
Career years, Valeri Nichushkin.
Oh my god.
Everything about him this season. I've got this statistic from the Jets game the other day. So I got to adjust some things since we've played tonight. But 60 games this season. He has 5 power play goals for the rest of his career.
Wow.
5 game-winning goals. He didn't have the game-winning goal tonight. No, he had the first goal. So still 5. He's had 10 the rest of his career.
First goal is the game-winning goal.
He's had 5 multi-goal games this year, 3 the rest of his career. 14 multi-point games. He had one tonight, so that's 15 now. 14 the rest of his career combined. Goals I can't do that math, but goals a game before tonight was .41, while his career numbers is .13, and points a game is .85 compared to .36. So like, he's insane. He scored his 25th tonight of the season. He got an assist too. He's just doing great. He's had a lot of top line minutes too, and he's looked good on the top line. He's a must re-sign next season.
He has to be.
Over Kadri, over Burakovsky, I don't care. I want him, even though I'm biased because I like him.
I want the pair. I want Berkey and
Yeah,
Michigan.
I would rather have those two than to get Kadri alone, even if he's... One of them's got to go at least.
You keep mentioning stats. I want to throw out a couple here.
Okay.
6'4", absolute beauty. The hair is gorgeous, and the baby blue eyes. I mean, he's a big guy with speed, and I think that's what it really. He's got good hand-eye. He gets in front of the net. He's not afraid. I love Nichushkin. I mean, obviously we have the history with him, but he is such an underrated player.
He's got the combination of speed and strength. Like he'll beat you to a puck 9 times out of 10, and then if you're just trying to drive the net, he'll body you out of the way, and then there's a lot of times he just does one little move and goes 5-hole.
Yep. He's got great puck
insane.
control, good hand. He is good. But Burakovsky's also really good, and he's having a career year as well, right?
He's got over 20 goals. I don't know what his career numbers are, but he's been a quiet 20-goal scorer. I'll say for sure. I had no clue he had 20 goals when I heard
To me,
about
it's probably the points.
Yeah, he doesn't have many assists, I bet. I don't know. It's probably like 20-20 right now.
It's 2020.
Yeah.
He's got 20/20 vision.
Devon Taves, though, I saw this the other day. He is obviously he's underrated, but a big piece to this team that, I mean, you just look at the numbers. With him this year, we're 51-13-5, and without him, we're 5-9-1, and that includes our 4-game losing streak that we just went on.
5-1.
Sorry, 5-9-1. Yeah, I got wrong information from this guy originally, but yeah, 5-9-1, and he was out that whole 4-game losing streak. If he's back, it probably doesn't change a whole lot, but maybe we get one of those games. He's insane. He was back tonight, and that's why we won. Yeah, I love Taves, and I don't know what his contract looks like, but I hope we can keep that top D pair together with McCarr and Taves.
It's like I don't know who plays next to Josie, you know. I have absolutely no idea, but he could be putting up, you know, same comparable stats. And that's what happens. We have Cale McCarr, and so he gets overlooked all the time.
Oh yeah,
but Taves is phenomenal. He's a great defenseman.
I gotta look up who the Preds' other top D-man is now. He's probably a solid player that just you don't hear about because Yossi's right next to him.
I'm sure we will recognize the name once we hear it. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is.
Dante Fabro, I've heard of him.
I have no idea.
Matthias Ekholm, I've heard of him too. I don't know if this is the exact lines they got going, but I mean I've heard of them. Again, I don't know what their points looks like, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Taves is good. Everybody on our team's good, and it's gonna be weird to see what it's like next year when Kucherov's here on the top line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'll miss the good old days when you would question if you were gonna win or not. I mean, like we're gonna go 82-0 next season. Like.
Yeah. We're basically the Golden
boring.
State Warriors.
Oh yeah, easily.
We'll probably lose to
73-9, just like the Warriors that one season.
Lose to the Leafs.
Oh yeah. That would be pathetic. Anything else on hockey that you got?
Go Tampa. That's all I have.
Tampa and Avs. I'll root for both of them. No, I got no one. I like the Rain. I don't want to root for a New York team, but I'll root for the Rangers.
What do you have against New York?
Just screw all those teams.
Why?
Because they have too many. I don't know. I hate the Yankees.
Well, that's where it started.
I hate the Jets.
That's where everything started. I love it. I love the history. I love Fenway.
Yep, that's how you get New York is on your side for sure. You want to go to baseball?
No, I actually want to do MLS.
Oh yeah, some soccer?
No.
So the Rapids played Charlotte FC the other day. I was at that game. 0-0, riveting game.
Imagine.
I was there. Imagine buying tickets to that game and it being 0-0.
How do people I don't get it.
I don't get soccer either.
And it's the whole world though.
I know. That's the most popular sport in the world.
I want to have a diehard soccer fan have a conversation with me. Tell me how.
No, I've watched games that are super exciting. The first soccer game I ever watched.
No, you haven't.
Oh, yes, I have.
They aren't exciting.
The first soccer game I ever sat down and watched was the 2016 Women's World Cup, and they scored. It was 8-1 against Japan in the championship.
That World Cup game was only 5-2. I don't know where I came up with 8 goals, but still an exciting game.
I don't want to be the guy to say it, but that's women's soccer.
It was exciting. That's
a
all
goal
saying.
Every 10 minutes, though. That does not happen in regular soccer.
I mean, I don't care. It was an exciting game.
A high-scoring soccer game is 5 goals.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Bro, what?
I was just saying it was a fun game to watch.
I bet.
Ever since then, I haven't seen a good soccer game. But, that was a good one. I don't know anything else about MLS except the Rapids games at work, so.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the MLB, since we can actually talk about that with some knowledge.
Major League Badminton.
Yes. Disappointing team so far. Here's my list. I got the Red Sox, White Sox, Phillies, and Braves. Phillies won 2 in a row now, so maybe they can turn it around. You got any other teams you'd want to add or take off that
The
list?
Reds. I don't know how you.
Well, I mean, we knew the Reds would suck. That's why I didn't put them on there.
I didn't think they were going to be 3-15.
I mean, that's true.
They're going to be. They are the worst team in the league.
When you trade away all your good players.
But nobody thought they were going to be the worst team in the league.
I thought they'd
contender to worst team in the league.
Well, that's what happens when you trade everyone but Joey Votto.
I know, but everybody thinks it's going to be the Orioles, something like that.
Still might be by the end of the year.
It might be, but
yeah.
I mean, they competed with the Yankees today. I mean, they put up 9 runs on the Yankees, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I just think, to me, it's disappointing, especially because you have Rookie of the Year. You've got a great Joey Votto. Aquino could definitely be coming up. There's young pitching. I don't know.
Well, it seems like the Reds organization, I don't know if it's their GM or owner. I don't remember who it was, but worst in the league. Worse than Rockies. Worse than...
Really?
His comments, I don't remember the exact thing, but they were talking to him the other day saying, like, what do you have to say about the people who are upset with the decisions you made, like, to trade players and stuff? He's like, well, where are the Reds fans going to go? He said something like that. Like, where are you going to go? Don't show up to games if you're a Reds fan, because he doesn't care if you win or lose. Those are, like, it's disgusting. Like, you don't care about your fans. You just care about, you save some money. You know people will show up anyways.
I saw Reds fans, like, protesting, bro.
Yeah. There are people with bags on their heads at the game, which they should. And then also, I think some of those guys got kicked out because they refused to take the bag off their head.
Did you have to take it off if you're asked?
You shouldn't have to, but they were there.
Wow. For security reasons, you need to take a bag off your head, sir? For security reasons, I need you to not trade away throwing good players.
There. Yeah, seriously. It is.
But I do think the Reds should be added to that list. I think only 3 and 15. That is a little sad to me. No, I think there's not another team that I would consider disappointing. I mean, the Giants have been out. They have blew my expectations out of the water, I would say.
Yeah, I'll put the Giants on that overachieving list. I knew they'd be good. Like, they're always a solid team, but they're looking like they were last year.
I mean, there's players coming out. Big pickup, Jock Peterson. But everything else
Carlos Rodon has been insane.
Yeah.
He's been incredible.
Yeah.
He's starting again tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I think they blew my expectations out of the water. Did you even say the ones that are overachieving?
No, not yet.
Okay, go for it.
The Athletics, they are not great, but they are a lot better than expected. They're 9-9. I thought they were going to be the worst team in the league.
Yeah, I did
so
too.
I'll say that's overachieving. I had the Guardians down. I wrote that down a couple days ago. They're 7-10. I guess that's still better than I expected.
Yeah.
They started off really good, but yeah, they're falling down now. Just like the Cubs. They're both.
Yeah.
Pirates, what's their record now? 8-9 again.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Thought they'd be the worst in the league, and they're right around 500. And they're competing in these games. Like, look, 12-8, they're right in that with the Brewers.
Yep. Same as the Orioles-Yankees score.
Yeah. And then I am disappointed the last 2 games with the Rockies, but again, I didn't think we'd be 10-7 after 17 games. So they're overachieving for me.
They're still overachieving, and I don't think they're done. I really don't.
If we can split this series with the Phillies, I'll be overjoyed. We have to take at least one.
Our schedule for the next 3 weeks is buns.
I know, and we'll have to win those games. We got the Reds, we got the Diamondbacks, and the Nationals.
Exactly. That is sweep, sweep, sweep.
We'll finally get some teams that aren't good.
Yeah, seriously. We've played great teams when they are hot, and I mean, I think that's what's happening.
The Phillies are finally getting hot.
Yes, they weren't hot when we started playing them. They're getting hot.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
That last game we played them, we saw the Phillies who they should be. That game we were at.
Yeah.
And now they're putting up 10 runs.
And it came from dingers, dude. That's what they wanted to build. Dingers with no defense. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to get through this series. We got to take at least one of these. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. This guy making his first career start, Feltner.
I don't know why that.
I've never even heard of him.
Just trade for Jack Leiter, dude. Like what?
Yeah,
it's literally not that hard.
It's not that hard at all.
Elon Musk would do it.
Of course he would. Yeah, he's got enough money to buy every major sports franchise.
I don't know if he does.
At least
he just dropped 44 Bs.
Now he might not. But
he probably still does.
He could buy any team he wanted. He's just not interested in it.
They're only $3 billion.
Oh yeah.
That dude's got a casual 120 still.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if he sold half of the stock he has in Tesla, yeah, but then it would go down. I know it's weird.
I don't understand stocks very much, so I'll just go with whatever you're saying and agree.
Heard.
Boom. There's a potential expansion team, Nashville, in the next 3 to 5 years for baseball.
No. Nashville? No.
I don't know how I feel about it either. MLB is definitely looking to expand. I think, I don't remember what was going on the next couple of years that they didn't want to. I think it's got to do with the rule changes that are coming next year. In 2 or 3 years, the what's it called? Whatever leasing agreement they have with umpires is up, so they can either like, I don't know how it works either.
Bye, Angel.
But yeah, like that's when that ends, and who knows? Maybe we have robotic strike zones or whatever.
Wow.
From then on, and then after they get all that figured out,
gosh.
they're gonna start trying to expand. I don't know how many teams they'd add, if they'd add more teams out of the country, but
I don't like Nashville.
I've heard Nashville. Yeah,
Well, you need one more too, right? Because they're not gonna do just one. They would
They
do
could.
both.
I mean, like
They would do
NHL,
both.
they added just Vegas, and then 2 years later they added one more. So it could just be 1 year they add one team, 2 years later. Because if you add two teams, that's 2 expansion drafts. That's tough in one single season. So it's happened. It's happened before.
2 years year after year.
No, you're right.
Yeah. Daryl Strawberry was an expansion guy. Vinny Castilla.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones I know. Boom.
Yeah, I wasn't alive for the
Castilla
Rockies
came from the
expansion.
Expos, I think, right?
I think Larry Walker did.
Oh, see, somebody came from the Expos.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I also don't think we got Larry. Did we get Larry Walker in the expansion?
I don't think so. I think you're wrong.
Yeah, I think we traded for him, or signed him or something. Baseball. Kyle Freeland, 5 years, $64.5 million contract extension. Doesn't look like it's worth it so far.
Stupid extension.
I don't know. It's a long, expensive extension, but also, I mean, it's I don't know. I would say it's better than getting someone new who's not used to Colorado, but look at Chad Kuhl. He's killing it.
And Gomber.
And Gomber's been good. Yeah. So maybe it wouldn't be too bad to get rid of Kyle and see if someone new could come in and be successful.
I think it's more of a statement from the GM.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm really willing to pay the team.
Yeah, like I want people to stay here. I want them to be comfortable.
And I'm for that. Yeah.
He's overpaid. That is way too long, and it is way too much money.
I'm not mad about the extension. I mean, I don't want him to be our ace. Right now he's our starting pitcher 1. And he's terrible. He's got like an 8 ERA.
Yeah. And that game the other day didn't help him.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Like, yeah, he pitched a great 4 innings, which his pitch count got up there. But
it should have been more, you know?
Yeah.
He was out of it like 10 times, yeah.
And, I don't know. His team did not have his back. They didn't put up runs for him, and then so many errors in the field.
Yeah, that didn't count as errors. So they were earned runs, unfortunately.
I think only one of his was earned that game.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know for sure. I can double check, but
I think you should. I think you're wrong.
I will check right now.
I would actually put my life.
Kyle Freeland, 1 earned run.
Wow, really?
And
Wow.
it says there were 3 errors. There were like 6. I'm gonna keep going until you have something to say, but Tovar, the next best shortstop in the league, he had a walk-off 3-run home run a couple days back when they were down 2-2 count, 2 outs. Just
He looks so good.
clutch piece of hitting.
He should be in the majors.
At the very least next season, please.
He'd be rookie of the year.
I think we only have Iglesias for a 1 year. He's kind of our rental until
dog
Tovar's
shit.
ready. He's good.
Dog shit.
He's good.
He is
But,
horrible. I hate Iglesias.
He's not good defensively.
He's
what I've
like
seen.
33. He only hits singles.
He's batting like 280. I'll take it.
Tell me if he has a gapper this year. He does not have an extra base hit.
I bet he does.
Yeah, I bet he does too. But seriously, he doesn't. I mean, that is a horrible player. That's like Miguel Rojas, but without the defense. You know, nobody wants
His
that.
defense isn't there, but I mean, he's looked okay. Hasn't been getting any ribbies, but also he's at the bottom of the
Put
lineup.
Jonathan Daza at second, bro, and I would be short.
I think Daza should be playing more. He's only has like 10 at bats, but he's batting like 480 right now.
He always. That's how he was last year.
And yeah, we don't play him enough. Like, I want KB out there. Maybe put Blackman at DH and then have Hilliard and Daza out there.
I don't like Hilliard out there.
Then take out Hilliard. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. But I like Hilliard.
Hilliard is like the Brendan Rodgers to me. Also, Brendan Rodgers' batting average has to be under 60.
I've got the whole Rockies if you want to go to that real quick, or do you want to do
Is that
later?
updated for
Yeah.
today? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to hear what Brendan Rodgers is.
Zero.
Can I guess?
Yeah, well, you know it was going to be a 0.
6'8".
7-8.
Wow. Why
And
is he here?
he's started 14 of 17 games.
And he was in the 5-hole tonight.
He has 4 hits and 51 at-bats. Like, you can accidentally get 4 hits and 51 at-bats if you just fucking chop at the ball.
Yeah.
He should not be starting. At least the other day they put him in the 8-hole.
Dude, Jacob deGrom.
Dude, Herman Marquez.
Herman
Put them
Marquez.
up to bat. They will bat better than
Greinke.
this.
I mean, seriously.
Yes. This is atrocious. He has 5 walks. There you go. On base percentage.
What
It's
is
still
his
probably
on-base
under
percentage?
100.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Maybe 100
So 5
exactly.
walks plus 4 hits divided by 10. So it's like 200.
He's terrible. He has 0 home runs, 1 RBI on the season, and that's in 14 games.
I don't get that.
Well, one time they put in Alan Trejo at second and kept Iglesias at short. Do that more often.
And Trejo popped off that game, didn't he?
I don't know if it was that game, but Trejo, when he's played short, he has a home run.
Mm-hmm.
He's batting 300.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like a good player.
I really don't understand. And with Hilliard too. Hilliard is not good. He'll get a hold of a ball every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
He's just fast and he can hit it hard. But that's it. I really don't like those two decisions.
Hilliard, I still don't. I think he's got potential. He hasn't proven it. He's batting 231. Doesn't have a home run yet. 2 RBIs. I mean, I'll take 231 over 078 any day.
Of course.
Yeah, but he's bad. Hilliard's not great. People who have been good, Connor Joe. He's just under 300, batting 300 right now. 297, 4 home runs, 6 RBIs. He hit a bomb on the first pitch the other day. That was fun to watch.
He is so far the Rockies MVP. I think that's
Over Chrome?
No doubt. Right now, if
He's been consistent. That's the big thing.
he's been consistent, and nobody expects him to be consistent, especially like a 31-year-old outfielder, first baseman. Weird.
I love the story though. Like he's finally getting his chance, and he's taking advantage of it. I love it.
What scares me though is these types of things never work out. You know.
No, you don't think so?
Can you give me an example of one?
I don't know, but it's working right now.
I mean, Diaz is another one of those, like,
Elias, yeah. He's not young, but he's
like 32.
and he was in Brendan Rodgers' position at the beginning of last season, and he was under 100 for like the first month. And he was. I hated that he was in the game, and I was cheering for what's his face? Who's our backup catcher?
John Nunez?
Yeah,
Nunez is
I wanted him to
worse.
start every game, but
I like Eddie Rosario.
he turned it around late in the year. He started off okay this year. I think he's batting like 230 right now. Diaz. He's okay. He's usually good defensively. He had a bad game the other day.
And, well, I mean, also, that also comes with pitchers missing their spot. I mean,
Oh yeah, like there were definitely some wild pitches, but one of them was a bad pass ball. But you know,
yeah. Which is going to happen.
Kyle
every once in a
Freeland
while.
on the bump. It happens a lot. CJ Cron though, still has 6 home runs. Was league for a while
Until today.
until Anthony Rizzo hit 3 today, and now he's at 8. By the way, all those barely got out.
In right field. I don't really like Rizzo very much. I think his swing's ugly. I think he has no butt. Baseball players have to have an ass. They have to have a donk.
I love Rizzo. I love Rizzo. I don't know what it is. I love him.
His face has no depth. He has no wrinkles, but he's like 40. And also his swing is ugly. And I guarantee you those were routine flies.
Oh,
that
all
just
of them
popped
was
out.
so high.
So, I mean, I don't really think.
His last one, he thought he fouled it off.
Really?
Yeah, like I'll add the clip in here, but he just here. I actually have. I'll show you while we're doing this, but this is his reaction. And then he does the trot. Yeah, I mean, That's his first career 3 home run game now, so good for him.
Ryan
I like
McMahon
it.
has one.
He does.
Yeah. I don't really think that matters. I still really think CJ Cron's swing is there. He got under a couple in the series, and also he keeps getting hits, which is what, the Rockies had like 2 hits the other day against the Phillies. One of them was Cron. They had more than 2 hits, but
that first game they only had a couple. They had the 2 home runs.
And Cron had a hit.
I think McMahon had a double, but that was about it.
Yeah.
It might have been those 4 hits only.
Yeah. I think I really believe that he still has a chance at MVP.
When Cron was killing it last season, not only was he hitting home runs and hitting great average, he took walks when he needed. And that's what he's not doing so far this year. I don't know how many walks he's taking, but he's chased a lot.
I don't agree. I think he always works the count. Always.
I've just seen some ugly strikeouts. But
yeah.
And I'm not saying everyone has ugly strikeouts. I'm just saying when he was in his zone last August, that's one thing that he was incredible at. He was either going to hit a home run or he was going to walk or fly out 380 feet. It was one of the 3.
It's 380 feet. I don't know. I think he'll get it together.
McMahon starting off a little slow. 236 batting average. It's not bad. He's got the 1 home run and 8 RBIs. So he's getting clutch hits, that's for sure, when runners are in scoring position to get those ribbies. But just a slow start, I would say.
I think he's a clutch player, too.
I was expecting more, but he's not bad at all.
I just love McMahon for the defense. And
defensively, he's been great, other than the other night where he made 1 or 2 errors.
Yeah, he tried to touch somebody with the ball.
It
was weird. I don't know why you would do that, touch people with the ball.
He should have won Gold Glove last year. He
got robbed.
I hope he does this year.
Yeah.
Randall Grichuk, as of the other day, is batting 400. He had 2 0-for days in a row, so now he's batting 341, which is still really good. He's got 2 home runs, so power's coming back, and then the 9 ribbies. Like, I like the trade now a lot more. Like I
always liked it. Tapia is not good.
Yeah, we'll always have this argument. I love Tapia and that he was horrible. A good player.
He's not good.
Any player who bats 300 consistently is good, which he's not batting 300 this season, but he did for us. So he's a stud.
He has the highest ground ball rate in the MLB.
Probably, but it gets through the gaps, so it's fine.
Okay.
Blackman's up to 4 home runs, batting 281. I hope this is gonna keep going throughout the season. If it does, I really like how we're looking.
I think it would be important to know how many RBIs does Blackman have? 10. So
second most on the team.
He has, I want to say 3 solo shots. I don't know about the 4th, but I know 3 of those are solo shots. Mm-hmm. He's not clutch. He does not get. I feel like he strikes out when runners are on. He can't hit left on left.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's old. He can't run well.
Yeah, I don't like him out in right field anymore. But yeah, if he can hit, let's put him in a DH and then have Daza out there.
I think that's a bench bat. That's what I think about you, Blackman.
I talked so much crap about Blackman beginning of the season, but if he's turning around, I'll stop.
I won't.
The Oakland Athletics, we talked about how they've been surprising this year. But they don't have any fans. Their home opener a couple weeks back had 3,748 people.
Wow.
Their AAA team in Vegas had over 5,000. So
good for that AAA team.
They don't have any, huh?
Good for that AAA team.
The Aviators. They are. Yeah, I think Oakland A's moved to Vegas. I don't know if they'd stay the Athletics because the Vegas Athletics sounds kind of weird, but
yeah.
I bet they move in the next couple of years, don't you?
No.
I don't think the fan base is there, man. You see the Yankees fans being Yankees fans?
Yeah.
Against the Guardians the other day.
I like the Yankees.
Throwing trash on the field.
That's smart. It's a good call.
Yeah. No.
It's kind of like the...
They're disgusting. It's terrible, dude.
It's like when the Cowboys lost.
Oh, yeah, you comparing how the Cowboys fans are awesome to the awesome
Yeah.
team. Oh yeah,
That's America's team.
Yeah, they ruined a good moment too. Like they got a walk-off hit. The Yankees were they're celebrating, having a good time, and then they had to go deal with their crappy fans and right. So it kind of ruined it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Screw the Yankees. Screw their fans. Yeah, it's just. I mean, Straw kind of provoked him too. He climbed up on that wall and started. He said, "Hit me!" I think he was yelling at one of the fans, like, "Hit me!" Then I mean, it's bad from both sides. But
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I showed you the Red Sox-Rays game the other day. That Rays had a no-hitter through 9, which was crazy, and there were no runs. You broke the pen.
On accident, dude.
They had no-hitter through 9, but it was 0-0. They went to the 10th. Red Sox scored 3. No, they scored 2. And then, right?
I don't know, too, yeah. Leadoff triple.
And then,
Yeah,
the Rays
favorite activity.
had a chance. The Red Sox had a chance to get out of it. Trevor Story makes a throwing error that would have ended the game. They score 1 off that, and then Kiermaier hits a 3-run walk-off home run.
On a 3-1 pitch, you know that man only hits big shots.
Oh yeah, you knew it was gone.
That was a piss rocket. It was 110 off the bat, line drive. I thought it was gonna be a double.
I mean, even if it's a double, they at least tie the game. They probably.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't think it had the height
Oh,
to
it
get
was
out.
sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't know Kiermaier had any pop, but
Kiermaier is that guy.
he is that guy. You want to talk about your Mets-Cardinals game last night, since it was kind of similar?
So I had a bet. It was like $20 to win $200. Great game. Scherzer pitched phenomenal.
Oh yeah. And
but
so did who was there?
What's his name?
He go pretty far, Mikolas.
Yeah, and by the way, super underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Mikolas is.
Haven't heard anything about
phenomenal.
him, but he's got like a 1-something ERA.
He's gonna be really good, especially with that defense behind him,
Yeah.
fast defense. But 0-0 all throughout the game. Cardinals put together a nice little 2-run inning, and then 9th inning, you think they're gonna get out of it? 2 outs. There's a runner on third. Nolan has a routine play. He has time. He collects himself and he throws it over Goldschmidt at first, which is fine because
it wasn't over at that.
It wasn't over at that point, and then it just started pouring in. Final score was 5-2.
Put up a 5 spot that inning.
After being up 2-0 with 2 outs. Horrible breakdown. Very sad.
2 former Rockies literally throwing away the game.
Yep.
Got a feel for him.
Yeah. Nolan's successful though in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, like I'm sure he still loves being there.
Oh yeah.
He has a better chance to win there than here.
Oh, for sure.
Last thing for baseball that I have, Miguel Cabrera finally got to 3,000. It was against the Rockies. Miguel
Cares.
Cabrera.
Nobody cares about that guy. He's old. He's fat. I don't care about McGee.
He was good.
McGee Cabri.
Got it against the Rockies. Hugged Jose Iglesias. One of the how many does he have? 600 or 500 home runs?
500,
Whatever it is.
Not 600.
He's one of the only people that have 3,000 hits and that many home runs. So another
Only.
milestone for the
I
guy.
think there's like 6. Yeah, he's like top 6.
All time though. That's
Yeah.
very
I know.
few.
I wasn't saying it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
I just think he's kind of fat. I don't think he's very good.
Some of the best baseball players ever are fat.
Albert Pujols. Fat ass himself.
Babe Ruth.
Prince Fielder.
Prince Fielder.
Dude, Prince Fielder would still be playing if he didn't have
I
neck
know.
stuff.
It sucks.
I don't care what anyone says. Daniel
I love
Vogelbach. By the way-
he bats 150, but he hits bombs.
Who gives a shit, bro?
Just so everyone sees, this is what I gotta deal with. This is what he's doing when we're trying to
Dude,
find him. He's got it on his face too. He doesn't even know.
Do I actually?
Just a little bit.
Oh fuck me.
It's just right here. You want to? Other side.
It's not gonna come off.
That's all I got. Anything else to say?
No.
Avs are gonna win the cup. Probably
I think it might
not,
be Tampa.
but
It's gonna be the East.
hopefully they can win these last 2 games and get some momentum going into the postseason.
Momentum.
What?
That's momentum in Spanish.
Cool.
Momentum.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Hasta la pasta.
Bye.